Learn to control your mind before your mind starts controlling your life. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the We Mindset. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can control your mind and train it for success and discipline instead of letting your mind control you and force you into laziness and unproductivity. So let's begin. Number one, your mind is a tool, not your master. So start using it in your favor like a tool should be used instead of behaving like you're a little child with thousands of thoughts. You do not have to overthink about every single thought that comes up in your mind. It is well said that thousands and thousands of thoughts pop up in a human's mind every single day in 24 hours. But if you started thinking or overthinking about those thoughts, your life and you will be ruined. Most people live in fear, anxiety, stressful, and loser mindset just because they overthink everything. Just because someone randomly said anything bad about you, just because someone judged you or commented on you, doesn't mean you are that person. Have you seen sometimes when a random person or anybody just comments something about you or judges you, you waste your entire day overthinking about that one thing, and eventually, if you overthink, you start to believe that thing about yourself. Just tell me, if I compliment you right now that, oh, your hair, your blue hair are looking so nice, would you believe it? No, because you do not have blue hair, right? So when a person says or tells you that you're stupid, you're dumb, why do you believe that? Because somewhere in your mind, you already believe it about yourself. So do not blame those people. Those people are just projecting what's going on inside your mind. Just how I give you an example, like if you don't have blue hair and someone comes and tells you, I like your blue hair, you would be like, that's so weird, I don't even have blue hair, so why would I believe that, right? But when someone comes and tells you or says things to you like you're not so good, you're not good enough, you're dumb, you're stupid, why do you believe that about yourself? Why do you listen to that? Why do you keep overthinking about that? Number two, discipline matters more than motivation. I'll explain this to you by a very relatable example. Have you ever seen someone who is trying to get a fit and healthy body and going to gym every single day for months and months? Do you think that they have waited every single day, every single morning to feel motivated to go to the gym? No. Of course, in their life, also there are days where they wake up in the morning and they feel like so bad, they feel like so lazy and procrastinating that no, I just don't want to go to the gym. But they still do that. They still go to the gym, they still show up for themselves. Why? Discipline. They don't wait for motivation. People who win in life do not wait for motivation. I know you have this passion, you have this ambition for life, for your goals, but then you are just waiting. You're just waiting that, I'm not feeling motivated. The day I will feel motivated, I'll begin for sure. Motivation never comes without actually doing that task. That is why it is well said that discipline always beats motivation, because discipline means you have to do that thing every single day in order to achieve your goals, no matter how you feel, no matter what kind of situation you are in. But if you keep waiting to feel motivated, you're never going to even begin. Do you think that person who goes to the gym every single day in order to achieve their dream body, whenever they wake up at 5 or 6 a.m., every single day do they feel like going to the gym? Of course not, right? They are going to feel so bad, they're going to feel lazy. Even they can choose themselves and their comfort life and can sleep all day in the morning. But no, they know that they want to achieve their dream body, and in order to do that, they have to have discipline and they have to do that thing every day. They have to exercise every day. And that is why stop letting your mind control you and instead tell your mind that I have to achieve this, and so I have to be at uncomfortable position and do this every day, no matter what. Number four, your thoughts shape your reality. I have talked about this in many of my videos, that whatever you're constantly thinking about yourself and about your life is exactly what is going to happen with you. If you wake up in the morning and every single day you are always complaining in your mind, you're always saying, my life is bad, everything is bad, nothing is working out, nothing ever works out, everything is negative about my life, then universe and your reality is exactly going to show that thing to you. They're going to give you more reasons to think negative and complain. But if you started thinking positively about your life, that I get opportunities always. My life is amazing. I am happy and at peace, and I enjoy my life. My life brings me success, love, abundance, wealth, and surprises. Then that's how your life is going to look like. I know you don't want to believe this because you're like, you know, if we think about thousands of thoughts, I sometimes also think that, oh my God, this dream car, this dream house, but I don't get that. Wait, because that is unrealistic according to your mind. You don't believe that you deserve that dream car. You think, of course, I'm saying that you think about that dream car, but do you think that you deserve it? Do you think that you can get it? Of course not. You have these limiting beliefs that I'm never going to get this car. How can I get this car? I need so much money for that. Then why are you going to get it? Exactly, your thoughts shape your reality. The way you're going to think about yourself and your life is exactly what your life is going to look like. Your comfort zone is killing your potential. I know how. Listen, it is said that there are so many people in the world, and everybody has this unique mindset and brain. Don't you think that they all must be getting some of the amazing ideas every single day to become a billionaire or a millionaire? Of course, everybody has their own unique brains, right? But how many of them actually become successful or end up becoming successful in that? Maybe 1% of those people. Why? What is the reason? It is said that people, as humans, get more dopamine while planning rather than executing. People feel very great when they think about ideas. When they are like, oh, I can do this, I can do that, I'll do it this way, I'll do it that way, and they plan it all. But when the moment is the time to execute that thing, they walk away because they're like, it's too much work, I don't have time for this, I cannot do this, this is so much of work. And that is why only 1% of the people become successful in executing their ideas. So that is the reason, because they like to be in their comfort zone, the people who cannot do and become successful, because they love their comfort zone so much that, I don't want to do this, it's so uncomfortable, I have to change my routine, I have to add these habits, I have to go there, meet that person, blah 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 blah. And that is why, because they cannot get out of their comfort zone, that is why they are wasting their potential and are never able. What you consume controls your thoughts and thinking and mindset. The music you listen to, the thoughts you think, the people you hang out with, and the content you consume all day, every day is controlling your mindset and evaluating or destroying it in ways, and without you even realizing it. And that is why I always say that the 5 people you hang out with is exactly who you become. So if you're hanging out with people who drink all day, who cheat, betray, lie, wasting their potential and their life, is exactly how you're going to become. The music you listen to, if you're constantly listening to sad music, then you are going to think sadly about your life and negatively. And if you're listening to happy music, then you're going to think positively about your life. Now, if you're watching content every day that is destroying your mentality, then that's who you're going to become. But you're watching content which motivates you, then that's how it's going to affect you. Train your mind to stay in the present. Have you ever observed closely that whenever you find yourself in a miserable and suffering situation where you're complaining about your life so much and you're so sad and you're suffering, it's most of the time because you're either overthinking about your past or your future. But one thing that you're not doing is actually staying in the present and taking action in the present. Most of the time when we are suffering, we complaining about, because I wish I could have done this, I could have done that, I would have lived this kind of a life if I would have done that thing at that time, right? Or it could be something like, what's my future going to look like, how things are going to happen, how it's going to happen, blah 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 blah, right? See, one thing I think everybody knows, that you cannot change your past and your future depends on what you're doing in the present. So you're wasting both of it by doing this kind of overthinking. If you want to make a better future, then start taking action today. Let me give you one reality check. Your future looks exactly like the habits that you have today, like the discipline that you have today, like the things that you're gonna do today. So do that today. Now, your daily habits reveal who's actually in control, you or your mind. It is if you cannot control your mind, your anger, your cravings, your laziness, and unproductivity, then your mind is actually controlling you, but not you. You must have seen some very strong and successful people, and you must have seen that they don't seem to care about every little thing in their life, every little thing people have to say about them. And you think that they are emotionless. No, they are not emotionless. They are just very self controlled. They do not let others' opinions about them affect them or their life in any way. And that is what you call self control. When you don't let other thoughts or other noises or the world affect what you think about yourself and your life. If you don't become disciplined and actually learn how to control your mind is going to control your entire life. And in no time, you're going to find yourself back doing the same thing, just a little older. That, oh my God, I wish I could have done this. How my future is going to look like. So if you don't want yourself to be in such kind of situation again, I know discipline is not easy, because even I have tried it with many things. Of course, I have developed discipline in some things, but not everything, because I am not perfect and so not are you. But you can try, because with practice, with time, you are going to become disciplined. You just need one thing. You need this fire and passion for your goals more enough, to feel that you want to achieve something, and discipline is automatically going to come. You just need that fire and passion for your goals for that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video helped you in ways it should have. And I really want you to comment your views on this video. How and what goals are you setting for yourself after watching this video? And I want you to be consistent and disciplined with it. Thank you so much, and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.